how exciting it is to be doing this show because we have a great producer. I can't imagine what it must sound like when I say things like that in the modern world. But if you go back 49 and 3/4 years ago, I had no producer for the first 90 days. And then they said, we think you need one. And it was not based on anything except that I would drop my show prep stuff, cards, or it was with me. It was articles and cards, talk show, prehistoric, Flintstones era talk show. Ed Tyll, small, little, tiny, 1,000 watt AM radio station in Florida. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Back in the day, it wasn't even. It was back in day. There was no the yet. That's how far. That's how long ago. It was no the. It was back in day. Yeah, or olden days. Yeah, back in the day is many syllables. Olden days is the arcane way of expressing that era. And I was happy. I was a kid in that era. So I was running around like, teenage wunderkind that I got on at all. Everybody was 100 that worked in the newsroom. Everybody on the air was like 80. All the bosses were like 60. And I was literally 23. But as soon as they looked at me, they would always ask for proof or, are you old enough? Are you a kid? I looked about 18, 19. My eyes were bugging out, ready to go. Loved college. I thought college was great. Got me on the air. I did a couple of years at the college radio station. When they wouldn't let me on, I put this in my book, by the way. Pretty self-serving plug. That one. I got a million self-serving plugs. I got everything. I got merchandise. I got everything now. This is Ed Tyll this is Ed Tyll 3.0. There was Ed Tyll, then there was Ed Tyll 2.0. Now it's Ed Tyll 3.0. I'm here on this YouTube. We're going on one of the great radio stations, on one of the great radio companies. I mean, I love them all, big, small, in between. I just want them to do well. It's been a crazy time for broadcasting. Now, they have a new kick-ass swashbuckler up there at the FCC. So he'll, I'm sure, or her, I really don't know if it's a guy or a gal, but the new person, I'm sure, will grease the skids from. You need more deals. It's always about deals that make it profitable to stay in there. So I root for that all the way. But the idea of being with you tonight on a show, we haven't begun yet. It's the pre-show. So you say, you haven't said. Don't worry. We're just in the green room. But we're on YouTube because I like that. And I put out some social stuff. Hope you're on there too. Plugs, promos, doing it all, jumping around. My friends are like, I've been doing radio for a long time, Ed. Yeah, and I go, come on, let's go. Get out of the chair. Let's put on Lawrence Welk or the Beatles or whatever you need. I'm with... Who's the one I like now? Carpenter. I like that little... Is it Sabrina Carpenter? Yeah, love her. Espresso and all. That's what I'm into now. I'm with always. I love music. Don't even get me started. I was on the air for an hour and a half today. My friend's telling me all about punk rock. I'm like, wow. Do we have to get in a time machine? That was so long ago. But I'm an anomaly in so many ways. I think this is why they let you on the air early on, because you're such a weirdo. It's just people listen to you out of curiosity. What is this? I like all music that I've been really exposed to. Like if I found myself at a concert and it's going to be all night, something I've never heard, I go all in. Some of my friends will go right out to the parking lot and smoke cigarettes, refusing to take in something they don't you don't think you like it. Give it a minute. So no, I'm into new music, and I'm into. This is fun again from friends my age. We had a reunion over the weekend, Poughkeepsie, New York. The band I was in at age 15. We're 15. We played bowling dinners, dude. We played for the 13 to 11 crowd, and then we played for the little kids bowling dinners. But and the band was Shadow. Pat Horgan could be listening to this or watching the video at some point, founder of the band. And this weekend, it was many years past our 50th. 1971 was when we established. We were. I can't believe this, but all this is true, but it's freaky that 1971, yours truly had the curly hair, so I did not have the golden locks or the brown locks like all the stars did. I mean, I had some kind of hair growing there. I had something. Had a lot of it. It was thick. It was crazy hair, but it was not, all my friends, they parted down the middle. Everybody looked like Angel Gabriel up there, And me, drummer, first of all. So whatever hair you have, it's sopping wet halfway in the first song. And age 15, we had been rehearsing for a full calendar year. And we we got one got the first bowling dinner as an audition, and we killed it. Killed it, as they say now. And what did we play? Jimi Hendrix. We played 3 songs to open. So he was the edgiest, most happening thing of the moment. There was an album out called Are You Experienced? The album was like yellow, whatever. He was purple. The whole thing, he's crazy. He was like a black guy who wasn't doing like the Temptations. He was doing like, fire and, playing with his teeth. He was incredible. And he was virtuoso. Blues bass, but, crazy. But he had hits. This guy was putting out top 40 hits. Okay? This was like a big time edge. Listen, if you love Jimmy Page, then maybe you think Hendrix is a tad better, or you think Hendrix is a tad below. I think Hendrix is above them all, that Clapton crowd, Page, etc. But nonetheless, our opening at the age of 15, we opened with Purple Haze. What kind of balls did we have? Opening up with the number one most recognizable Jimi Hendrix song, Off the Chain. Then it was a duet, not duet, it was 2 in sequence. We were big on that as Pat Horgan, age 15, song arranger, having us go right into it. So, drummer, crazy. I love the 2 songs. Purple Haze had the bump, 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 going nuts. And then you go into Fire, second song, dun, dun, pop, 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 pop. So, this is like crazy, living the dream like a squirt. I didn't weigh 80 pounds, all of this squirt. So we reunited for 2 songs in the middle of his band, this guy's had a band ever since 1971. It's insane. He's got 2 people still with him ever since the beginning, Off the Chain. But you look up Pat Horgan, you look up Thunder Road, you look up Pat Horgan and Thunder Road. They wrote a theme song for me. Should be a rock hit. Should be a hit on a rock station. It's an amazing song. Do I have it nearby? Of course not. Well, it opened up my syndicated national show for years because it's an incredible song. It's simple, but it's great. It's my style, their style. It's fantastic. So anyway, got together with the best singer ever when we were kids, and it was an amazing weekend in Poughkeepsie. Juan Murphy's, Pat Horgan, and Thunder Road, and all the amazing members of the band. I just love these guys. All right, so we're at 10 seconds from Straight Up. I'll shut up.